What did you say your last name was? Huh? Northington? Nor. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Sorry. We'll go ahead and get you going there for game number 2 as Ryan Jeffers takes the mound there. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First for MidAmerica Nazarene, that's Drew Whitley in left field. Bryson Sherwood at shortstop. That is Noah Castillo, the designated hitter. Josh Sandoval, the catcher. And in right field, Josh Torrance. There's Randy Fernandez at second base. And left in center field, that's Ryan Leo. Then Frank Vogel is at first base. And then Deonton Cornett at third base. And today's starting pitcher is number 13, Christian Harapto. For Central Methodist, of course, we'll set the defense for you. Logan McDonald's in left field. Bobby Nichols in center. Cole Ludy King in right field. Grant Victor at third. Shortstop, Robbie Merced. Second baseman, Tommy Giarola. First baseman, Tanner Sears. The catcher is Jeff Vance, and that's Ryan Van. As Drew Whitley would be the batter. Went 0 for 4 in our first game of this doubleheader. First pitch to him. It's a little chopper to Grant Victor. Throws over to Tanner Sears for out number 1. As Bryson Sherwood would be the batter. One for 4 in our first game of our doubleheader. First pitch. Strike! 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. Strike call. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. On to the count. Ryan Jeffers from Rowlett, Texas. 0-2 pitch. Chopper. Merced throws over to Tanner Sears in time. 2 quick outs. First pitch came at 4:04 p.m. Temperature around 59 degrees. The time and temperature is sponsored by the parking spot. Easy to spot, easy to park. The parking spot here at Kansas City International Airport. As Noah Castillo went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 0-1. It's a strike. 1-1 now. Josh Sandoval on deck. The 0-1 is a ground ball. That's a foul ball. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. In the bottom of the first, no score here. Go ahead and set the defense for you. Sponsored by Home Oil. Out in left field, Drew Whitley. Center field, it is Ryan Leo. Right field, Josh Torrance at third base. Deonthon Cornett. Shortstop, Bryson Sherwood. Second baseman, Randy Fernandez. First baseman, Frank Vogel, the catcher. Josh Sandoval. And today's starting pitcher is Christian Harato. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups there. That's Bobby Nichols in center field. Tommy Giarola at second base. Robbie Merced short. Tanner Sears at first base. Cole Ludeking in right field. Jeff Vance is the catcher. Grant Victor is at third base. Khalil Frasher is the designated hitter. And batting in the number 9 spot is Logan McDonald. Sure, I turned one. Oh, that's beautiful. Peralta. He loves. They're funny. No score in the top of the third inning between Mount Mercy and Central Methodist. Of course, the NBA score. Minnesota's leading Memphis 65-62 at halftime. Utah won the first game 99-93. At the end of 2 periods, St. Louis is leading Minnesota 4-1. Hey, Jason. I just didn't know if you heard me say about that Memphis game.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I got it on my Facebook. I had it on ESPN.com. Oh, yeah. Hey, the best source. That's Bobby Nichols will be the batter. Went 1 for 3 with a single in our first game of our doubleheader. First pitch. Ball 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. 2-0 to count. Two balls and no strikes. Both teams 17-6 in the conference. Here's a chopper foul. 2-1 to count. Central Methodist 31-9 altogether. MidAmerica Nazarene 24-14. Yes, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. It looked like we were going to do senior activities, but they decided to. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's after game 2. 3-1, and it's now 3-2. So they'll wait till after game number 2 is done. Which, as I say, is a nice thing to do. Three-two pitch coming up to Bobby Nichols. Here it is. Ball 4, take your base. Here's Tommy Giarola. Went 0 for 4 in our first game of our doubleheader. He loves the fans. You are. They're checking on Nichols, who has stolen 42 consecutive bases. Of course, he did that. He still is counting. Would it be sweet? He goes 50. It's a ground ball. Base hit! Nichols will stop at second. Here's Robbie Merced. Went 3 for 4 with 3 singles and an RBI in our first game of the doubleheader. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lines a shot, base hit! Here, they're going to hold Nichols at third, and the bases are loaded. I have a feeling that Nate Brillen did what Jed Clampett would have done to the team. That is have a long talk with them. Tanner Sears 0 for 3 in our first game of our doubleheader. Sears, bases loaded. See if Central Methodist get out to a good start there. The pitch. Ball. The last time they led in any of the series was the 7th, in the bottom of the 7th inning of game 2. On a bunt, game-winning bunt single. Sack bunt by Logan McDonald. The 1-0. Strike. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Cole Ludy King on deck. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. No, I meant. Is that right? Yeah. She was. Was he? One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 call, so 1 out now. Here's Cole Ludy King. Went 0 for 3 with an RBI in our first game of our doubleheader. First pitch. It's a ground ball. Base hit! Nichols will score. Giarola stops at third. So base is still loaded. 1-0 Central Methodist. And now Jeff Vance, the batter. Went 1 for 1 with an RBI. 1 for 1 with an RBI in our first game of our doubleheader. 1-0 now. One out. The pitch. Fouls it off. 0-1 now. No balls and one strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Here's a base hit. Giarola will score, and everybody moves up a base. Two to nothing now for Grant Victor. Went 1 for 3 with a single in our first game of our doubleheader. Josh Green is the courtesy runner. So 2-0 now. First pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. Strike. 1-1. 1-1 to count. One ball, one strike. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 now. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Sure. 2-1 to count. Sure can. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Cue shot, base hit. Merced will score. Everybody moves a base. 3-0 Central Methodist. Here's Khalil Frasher. Went 0 for 2 with an RBI in our first game of the doubleheader. First pitch. Ball outside, 1-0 now. Logan McDonald on deck. One ball, no strike. 3-0's our score on 5 hits. The 1-0. He went strike, 1-1. All right, 1-1 to count. It's a ground ball, foul, 1-2 now. He is class. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. That kind of gets away, but not far enough. 2-2. All right. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Is there? Two balls, 2 strikes on Khalil Thrasher. Two pitch. Strike 3 call, so 2 outs now for Logan McDonald. Went 1 for 3 with a double in our first game of our doubleheader. It's a little chopper. Throws over the first for the third out. So 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors in lead 3. Head to the second inning. 3-0 Central Methodist on CMUEagles.com. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it to the screen. 2-1. You are the funniest guy on television. 2-1 to count. Strike. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Little looper. Merced plays it on the bounce. Throws over to Tanner Sears in time for out number 2. 2 quick outs now. And there's Randy Fernandez. Fernandez went 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double. 2 singles, a double. First pitch is a liner right over the glove of Giarola. That'll be a base hit all the way. That was a wicked shot. Giarola had a good effort there, but couldn't get to it. And it's a base hit. Ryan Leo went 2 for 4 with a single and a double. First 2 out, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 to count. 0-1 to count there. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, base hit at the middle. So a 2-out hit there. So first and second now for Frank Vogel. Went 2 for 2 with 2 singles on today. Frank Vogel. First and second, 2 outs. Checks on the runner. He was a first pitch. Strike, 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 now. Ball, 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to count. Quentin Norris here from the Catbird seat for game number 2. Today's attendance for the first game was 55,000 on hand. 1-1 pitch. Looping liner. Ludy King can't get it. That's off the wall. A run will score. And it's a double, making it 3-1 there. And see, that is the pitching coach, Jordan Schwellenbach. Wants to go out there and maybe just have a little talk, trying to sell him down. Yep. Well, that was great. That was great. I got these songs. Hey, sir. Hey, it's been something since we ever. Hey, you want? Sure. Absolutely. We're going to. Hey, now, I do have a. All right, we're ready. All right, 1, 2. Oh. Here's Deonton Cornett. Cornett went 4 for 4, 3 singles, a double, 4 RBIs. 2 outs now, 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike! 0-1 now. On deck is Drew Woodley. Oh, 1 pitch. Pots it foul. And it's 0-2. 0-2 to count. Oh, and 2 to count. Here it is. 1-2 now. 1-2 to count. 1-2 to count on Deonton Cornett. Jeffers getting the sign from Jeff Vance. Here's the 1-2. Foul ball. 1-2. 1-2 the count. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Low. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Loping liner. That's a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second run. And the game is tied at 3. A 3-3 tie. Now, actually, Drew Woodley's up there, Kevin. Woodley grounded out to Grant Victor his first time up. First pitch. Lines a shot. Great catch! As Mel Al will say, how about that? And you know what? That should be on this week in baseball's top 5 plays of the week. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left. Bottom of the second. We're tied at 3. This week in baseball. Let's see, Minnesota. I want to. He was fun. He's in it. That's a little. That's funny. As Bobby Nichols up there, drew a walk his first time up. It's top of the 4th inning, 5-0, favor of Central Methodist. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1 now. Next game for softball will be Wednesday, hosting MidAmerica Nazarene. 3 o'clock start time. Strike, call, 1-1 now. Then after that, then they go to Lamona, Iowa on Thursday the 21st. And next Saturday, host Benedictine, 12 o'clock start time pregame show, 11:45 a.m. as a single for Bobby Nichols. Tommy Giarola, he singled his first time up. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1 now. One ball, no strike. Checks the runners, back he comes. Yep. One ball, one strike. And they're checking on Nichols. Checking on Bobby Nichols. There's a pop foul there. Yep. 1-2 now. Minnesota's leading Memphis 91-89. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. St. Louis leading Minnesota 5-3. 9:13 to go, third period. It's a high pop foul. Let's see. Oh, he almost slid into that area there. And it's 1-2 the count. One and two the count. 1-2 pitch. It's a pop foul. It's a high pop-up. Second baseman calls for it, and he makes the catch for out number one. For Robbie Merced, he singled his first time up. First pitch. Out high, 1-0 now. Of course, tonight, 7:30, you got Golden State taking on the Denver Nuggets, game one of the Western Conference playoffs. That should be a fun series there. 1-0 to count. There goes Nichols and a foul ball. 1-1 now. With Tanner Sears on there. It was cool. I bet you know it's 1-1 to count. The 1-1. There goes Nichols. Here's the throw. That will get into the outfield. Nichols is hustling for third. Number 42, ladies and gentlemen. It's a stolen base, an error on the catcher. And it's 2-1 to count to Robbie Merced. Two and one to count. High fly ball. This could be the record. But the left fielder makes the catch. Nichols will tag up. And it's a 4-3 ball game. So it's 4-3 now in favor of Central Methodist as Tanner Sears, who struck out his first time up. First pitch to him. It's a high fly ball in the left field. Left fielder comes in and makes the catch. So one run on one hit. No errors and no one left on. We head to the third inning. Central Methodist leads at 4-3. 6 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error for MidAmerica Nazarene. And it's Bryson Sherwood out there. He grounded out to Robbie Merced his first time up. I know. First pitch trying to bunt his way out. Nice job by Vance. Throws over to Tanner Sears for the out. Beautiful job there by Jeff Vance, recognizing a bunt. Makes a great throw for out number 1. Okay. Noah Castillo struck out his first time up. First pitch. Ball, 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 now. MidAmerica won the first one, 7-4. Recap the series there. MidAmerica won game 1, 2-1. Then Central Methodist came back and won the second game. Base hit up the middle. And then 7-4 in game 3 there. Here's Josh Sandoval. He struck out his first time up. Looks like Nate Breland comes out there. Looks like a little pitching change there. It's, of course, senior day. It is Tyler Vickers' turn. He is from Harrisburg, North Carolina. But his family now lives in Seattle. Of course, had a great visit with his dad, Howard. And also want to say hi to Tyler's grandmother, Dorinda, who is listening in to the broadcast. So, hello, Dorinda. Hope you're doing great. Happy Easter. Okay, let me get my phone out. And sure. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He has fans. Runner at first. And the first pitch to Sandoval hits a grounder, foul. 0-1 to count. Sandoval struck out his first time up. Yep, top of the third. 4-3 Central Methodist. Central Methodist got 3 big runs in the first. MidAmerica tied it with 3 in the second. And then Central Methodist took the lead on the sac fly by Robbie Merced. Just 1 out. Inside. 1-1 to count. One ball, one strike. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One ball, two strikes. Time called. One and two to count. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it to the screen. 1-2. Josh Torrance is on deck. One ball, two strikes. 1-2 pitch. Foul, high fly ball. I think Louis can give him chase, but runs out of room, and it's still 1-2. Well, 1-2 pitch is a foul ball. Well, it's been hoping you have one ball, two strikes. Misses that one, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Two balls, two strikes. Steal at first with one out. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Vance. And there's out number two. And there's Josh Torrance. He's grounded to Robbie Versed his first time up. First pitch. Ball, 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch. Strike. Oh, missed. 2 balls and no strikes. I was ready to say strike one, but instead it's 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to count. 2-0 pitch. Round ball. Knocks it down. That'll be a base hit there. So first and second. Here's Randy Fernandez. He singled his first time up. First pitch, a ball, 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Looping liner, that's a base hit. They're going to load the bases. Here's Ryan Leo. He singled his first time up. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Frank Vogel on deck. No balls and one strike. 0-1 pitch. Cue shot. That's a base hit. Tie game at 4. Another run will score. And MidAmerica now leads at 5-4. Frank Vogel doubled his first time up. Trying to get that third out. The pitch to him. Cue shot over Robbie Merced. Here comes another run will score to make it 6-4. Vickers, they have to throw over the third, and not in time. They almost had him. 6-4 now. Suddenly, it's 6-4 now. Here's Deonton Cornett. Single and drove in 2 runs his first time up. First pitch. Nice stop by Jeff Vance. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like Raul. No. Oh, it's Felix Pena. Warms up in the bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Pops it foul. 2-1 now. Two and one to count. Two-one pitch. Hits the ground ball. That's through the hole. Base hit. Now it's 7-4 now. Three, 4, 5, 6. Now Drew Woodley up there 0 for 2 on the day. 7-4 now in the top of the third. On 6 hits so far. First and second, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. And also a hot dog. That's okay. Mountain Dew will be fine. 0-1 to count. 0-1 pitch. High Papa. Who's got it? Sears. And it's 0-2. Game one. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it to the screen. Try the old Reggie Jackson. Excuse me. Actually, I want a Mountain Dew. And a strikeout is called. So 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They leave 2. We head to the third. 7-4. MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. My goodness. A little past 5 o'clock. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Louis King, he single drove in a run his first time out. First pitch to him. Base hit! Here's Jeff Vance, single drove in a run his first time up. Seven hits now for Central Methodist. First pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike on Jeff Vance. 0-1 pitch. That's inside. 1-1 now. One and one to count. 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Who's got it? Third baseman calls for out number 1. For Grant Victor, he single drove a run his first time up. First pitch to him. Ball 1-0 now. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. There goes Ludi King, and they got him. 2 outs there. 2 outs now. And the count is 2 balls and no strikes on Grant Victor. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 to count. On deck is Khalil Frasher. Pitch. Ball 4, 2-out walk. Khalil Frasher. Frasher struck out his first time up. Ball inside, 1 ball, no strike. Okay. Logan McDonald on deck. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One and two to count. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call, so no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the 4th inning. 7-4, MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. How you doing, Andrea? Doing fine. How about you? 7 runs, 10 hits, and an error from MidAmerica Nazarene. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. As Bryson Sherwood up there, 0 for 2 on today. St. Louis Blues defeated Minnesota in overtime. Strike, 0-1 now. Minnesota scored 4 goals in the 3rd. But St. Louis won it in overtime. And it's a high pop-up. Let's see who calls for it. And that's Robbie Merced is there to make the catch for out number 1. Won it 6-5 and over. There's Noah Castillo, 1 for 2 with a single. Blues have won 8 straight. No balls and 1. It's the ground ball to Robbie Merced. He throws over to Tanner Sears for out number 2. 2 quick outs now. Here's Josh Vanderbilt 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him. It's a ground ball. Nice stop by Victor. Throws over to Sears. In time! Oh, baby, what a play! Just like Brooks Robinson did for the Baltimore Orioles. George Brett for the Kansas City Royals. Take away base hits 1 by 1. No runs, no hits, no errors. And no one left on ball. We're halfway home. 7-4, MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. Yes. Yeah, bet. 7-4 now. Let's see if we can get a rally going here as Logan McDonald up there. Of course, after this, they'll do their senior thing. Sure can. I got my 7 runs, 10 hits, and an error for MidAmerica Nazarene. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. Logan McDonald grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 to count. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1 to count. One ball, 1 strike, the 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2 now. One and two to count. 1-2 pitch. Bounces 2-2. Bobby Nichols on deck. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. Fouls it to the screen. Still 2-2. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. 3-2 the count. Oh, I would. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's called protecting the plate. And I'm sure Tony Kubek will tell you that on national television. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 3-2. Three and two the count. 7-4, bottom of the fourth. Quentin Norris calling from the catbird seat. The attendance today, 62,000 on hand. The millions are on television. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Here's Bobby Nichols. 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Okay, what do you want? Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. And then 1 ball. They check on him. Back goes McDonald. Oh, and let's see. Okay, are you 1-0. Pitch tones a ground ball to the second baseman. He'll go short for 1. The first double play. 6-4-3. 4-6-3 double play. So 2 outs now. Here's Tommy Giarola. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch. Strike. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Chops it fouled into the Central Methodist dugout. 0-2. One, two. 0-2 is high. 1-2 now. Let's see. That's absolutely. Now it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2 now. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. 2-2 the count. Two and two to count. 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. 3-2 the count to Tom Giarola. Robbie Merced on deck. Three-two pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 3-2. 3-2 the count. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball into left field. And the center fielder's there for the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one lets on. We head to the 5th inning. A 7-4 lead for MidAmerica Nazarene. Always love the kissing. That's what game show. I bet you still like the. You are. What is that? You remember Richard Dawson? Remember him? He used to be on Family. Yeah, he hosted. He was fun. Sounded like softball. Seven runs, 10 hits and an error for MidAmerica Nazarene. 4 runs, 7 hits and no error. Central Methodist softball defeating Mount Mercy 8-0 on an 8-run rule in the 5th inning. As Josh Torrance up there, 1 for 2 with a single. Thanks to a one-hitter by Michaela Jonico. Strike, 0-1 now. Central Methodist softball, 27-4, 19-1 in the conference. Wow, what an amazing record. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. High fly ball in the right field. Ludy King gives it chase. And it's gone. A home run to make it 8-4. Randy Fernandez, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Suddenly it's 8-4 now. And he loops a liner. That's a base hit there. I tell you this MidAmerica team right now, they can really make some noise in the conference tournament. As Felix Pena will make the start. We'll take a timeout. Just call the bullpen. It's sponsored by Columbia. Sponsored by Dairy Queen. 8-4. Oh, I. Like it was green. Hey, you know. Of course, he is from the Bronx. The most famous TV show that ever took place in the Bronx was a TV show called Different Strokes. Back in the late 70s, they had a guy named Gary Coleman. And Todd Bridges, they lived in this mansion owned by Philip Drummond. And the thing about that show is, when they played basketball, they had a limousine driver drive to the playgrounds to pick up Gary Coleman. When the world goes new to the beat. Ryan Lee up there, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. I think that's a foul ball. 0-1 to count. Ball bounces there. And runner heads for second. One ball, no strikes. Hits a high base hit there. They go to third, the throw. Not in time. So 13 hits now. Frank Vogel, 2 for 2 with a single, double, and 2 RBIs. Strike, 0-1 now. Still no one out. The 0-1. Strike, 0-2. Oh, and 2 to count. Pena works on the stretch. The 0-2. Fouls it off. $13 hits for MidAmerica Nazarene, only 8 for Central Methodist. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out now. Taking second is Leo. Here's Deonton Cornett. 2 for 2 with a single, with 2 singles and 3 RBIs. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 hits for Central Methodist. Infield in, second and third. Chops it foul, 0-1 now. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 0-1 now. Up high, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here we are in the top of the 5th. 8-4, MidAmerica Nazarene. The 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. A little past 5:30 on this Saturday night. One ball, two strikes. One-two pitch. Little poke job in the right field. Ludi King makes the catch. Tagging up is Fernandez, headed for third is Leo to make it 9-4. Yep, Drew Woodley up there, 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch. Little poke job, and it's fouled. Almost hit the van. All in 1 to count. Time called. All in 1 to count. 0-1 pitch. Misses that one. 1-1. Softball Wednesday, 3 o'clock against MidAmerica Nazarene. 1-1 pitch. Misses that one. 2 balls and a strike. Of course, tomorrow, game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs between Brooklyn and the Boston Celtics. 2:30 start time, 2 o'clock pregame show. Then 6 p.m. is Sunday Night Baseball. The Atlanta Braves take on the San Diego Padres. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. Three and one to count. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. For Bryson Sherwood, who is 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch, there goes the runner, and it'll take second base. And it's 1-0 to count. One ball, no strikes. Second and third, 2 outs. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Looks like number 16, Brandon Tyler, warms up. High pop-up. Merced makes the catch for the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They lead 2. We head to the 5th inning. 9-4 Central Methodist. Central Methodist, their game. Cole Ludy came 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. Of course, their next game is Tuesday night, taking on Columbia College in a 9-inning game down in Columbia. That should be a fun ball game there. 2 quick outs. Yep. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throws over the first for another out. Another 1-2-3 inning goes Central Methodist. We're through 5, 9-4. MidAmerica Nazarene on. Well, you know. Drew Marurafo is the new pitcher. He is from St. Teresa's, New Mexico, around the Albuquerque area. Nine runs, 13 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. 9 runs, 13 hits, and an error for MidAmerica, and then 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. As Noah Castile up there, 1 for 3 with a single. Central Methodist led 3-0 after 1. Then MidAmerica tied it at 3. And then Central Methodist led 4-3. And then MidAmerica added 4 in the 3rd, and then 2 more in the 5th. First pitch. Strike, 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 now. Strike 2, 0-2. Then after the game with with Columbia College on Tuesday, then Saturday they have a doubleheader at Park University. Then next Sunday they'll conclude their series with Park as well. And then on April the 29th, they'll head to Atchison, Kansas, take on Benedictine. It's a strike 3 call, 1 out now. And then they'll conclude their season 2 weeks from today, taking on Benedictine as well. So 1 out now for Josh Sandoval, 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch. Ball 1 now. 1 ball, no strike. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Little cue shot. Nice job by Giarola. Throws over to Tanner Sears for out number 2. Here's Josh Torrance. 2 for 3 with a single, a homer, and an RBI. First pitch. Strike! 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 now. Fouls it to the screen. 0-2. Don't bring it. 0-2 the count. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. A 1-2-3 inning goes MidAmerica. We head to the 6th. 9-4 MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. Now we're heading to the 6th. Yes. Nine runs, 13 hits, and an error for MidAmerica Nazarene. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Central Methodist. There's Jeff Vance, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. The end of the first quarter in the Eastern Conference Playoffs first round. Philadelphia leads Toronto 35-27. First pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now. Minnesota defeated Memphis 130-117. And he fouls that one off. 0-2 now. Oops. 0-2 pitch. Hits a high fly ball into center field. Center fielder is there for out number 1. Grant Victor is one for 1 with a single and an RBI. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Strike, 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 to count. Ethan Grace is warming up in the bullpen, and it's 2-2 now. That's Victor Plaus on deck. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Hits a high pop-up. Yes. Of course, after this, they'll have the senior activities, do their senior recognition. Three and two the count. 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 3-2. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Easter. Hope it'll be a lot of fun there and have some quality time with the family and all that. 3-2. Fouls it off. Still 3-2. Three balls and two strikes. Three and two to count. 3-2. Hits a high fly ball in the center field. Well hit there. And it's dropped in there. So 2 outs now. That was hit pretty good, but the center fielder makes the catch. For Victor Plaus, freshman from Montreal. Of course, they were the one-time home of the Montreal Expos, site of the 1976 Summer Olympics, and also the CFL's Montreal Alouettes. Of course, this summer, one of our senior football players named Marquez Daniels has signed a contract with the Edmonton Elks. Their first game is on June the 11th, taking on BC Lions down in Vancouver, and then their home opener is the 18th against, I think, the Saskatchewan Roughriders. It's ball 1 now. And hopefully that game on the 18th could be on ESPN2 or on ESPN television. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one to count. 2-1 pitch. Strike. 2-2. Yes. 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. 3-2 to count. Looks like Logan McDonald's on deck. 3-2 the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Chops it foul. 3-2. Okay, now get my thumbs. Okay, real okay, right. 3-2 the count. 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 3-2. 3-2 the count. 3-2 now to Victor Plaus. 3-2 pitch. Little chopper. Pitcher has it, throws over the first for the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head to the 7th inning. It's 9-4, MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. The 1-1 hits the ground all to the third. Second for one to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. Just like that. So 1 out now. Frank Vogel up there. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a single, double, and 2 RBIs. There you go. How's it going? Thank you. It's going rule. Hey, how's it going? How about if I give you? First pitch, foul ball, 1-1 now. One to count. Are you? 0-1 to count. Throws over it. Oh, it gets away. Oh, my. That'll be an error on the pitcher. He is headed for third. Boy, they almost had him, but the throw got away. That'll be an error on the pitcher, ladies and gentlemen. On 1 to count. Infield in. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-2 to count. Brandon Tyler warming up in the bullpen. 0-2 pitch. Strike three call. 2 outs now. Here's Deonton Cornett. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 4 RBIs. First pitch. High fly ball into right field. Well hit and is gone. A 2-run homer now makes it 11-4 now. What a night for him. 6 RBIs today for Deonton Cornett. Hey. So a new hitter coming up there. That's Joshua Martinez. Of course, he's batted one time in this doubleheader. Went 0 for 1 when he flew out to Drew Cole-Ludy King. First pitch. That gets away, and it's a ball. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Two 0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. 3-0 to count. Three 0 pitch. Ball 4. Here's Bryson Sherwood, 0 for 4 on the day. First pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-1 now. 11-4. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 now. Outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1. 2-1 now. Two and one to count. Two balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. That's inside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Throws over there. 3-1 to count. A little past 6 o'clock. 3-1 pitch. It's ball 4 now. Looks like a little conference action taking place. It looks like a pitching change. This call the bullpen is sponsored by Gillette Ultra Razor. New pitcher on the mound, Brandon Tyler, sophomore from Calumet City, Illinois, came from Grambling State. And the hitter he'll face is Will Morris, who's batted once in the series, drew a walk. As Will Morris is the batter. First pitch to him. Ball 1-0 now. One ball, no strikes. Hits a high pop foul. And it's out of play. 1-1 now. You got it. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouls that one off. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it to the screen. Still 1-2. 1-2 the count. Looks like Josh Sandoval is on deck. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two the count. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. But 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave just 2. We head to the 7th inning. 11-4 MidAmerica Nazarene on CMUEagles.com. 6. There's 10, 13, 14. So a new pitcher on, that's number 11. So the new pitcher on the mound, that's Reese Helland. Yep. Eleven runs, 14 hits, and an error for MidAmerica Nazarene. 4 runs, 7 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. Last chance there. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy Easter. Of course, it's Logan McDonald, 1 for 3 on the day. Well, he'll be one of the seniors recognized at the end of this one. First pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 now. Strike. 0-2. 0-2 the count. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Did he go? Yes, strike 3. Here's Bobby Nichols. 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh and 1 to count. The 0-1. 1-1 now. Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike on Bobby Nichols. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 to count. Two balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. 3-1 to count. Three and one to count. 3-1 pitch. Fouls it all. 3-2. Three and two to count. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Still 3-2. Three and two to count. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it. That's a fair ball. Base hit. Nichols is thinking two. He slides in there with a one-out double. The first hit since the fourth inning. Here's Tommy Giarola, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch. That kind of gets away. Nichols is thinking three. He'll be there. That'll be a pass ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Robbie Merced is on deck. The 1-0. Yes, he did go 1-1. Nichols at third with 1 out. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. That kind of bounces, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. 2 outs now. And now brings up Robbie Merced. 1 for 2 with an RBI, single and an RBI. Runner at third. Hits a high pop-up. This should do it. That's how to play. 0-1 now. Oh and 1 to count. The 0-1. Hits a high fly ball. This could be the record. Ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Merced has done it. He has set the single-season home run record with number 21. And it's now 11-6 now. Congratulations to Robbie Merced, number 21. Hey, Rachel, was that correct? The new single-season home run king. As Phil Rizzo would say, fastball to left field, way back there. Holy cow, he did it! Robbie Marcet, holy cow! Here's Sears, hits a high fly ball to left field. This could do it. And that is the ball game. But Central Methodist gets 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave nobody. The final score is MidAmerica Nazarene 11, Central Methodist 6. I'll give you the line totals. 11 runs, 14 hits, and an error. 6 runs, 9 hits, and that's for MidAmerica Nazarene. 6 runs, 9 hits, and an error for Central Methodist. So a doubleheader sweep. MidAmerica won the first one 7-4. With that victory, 25-14, 18-6 in the conference for MidAmerica Nazarene. Central Methodist drops to 31-10 and 17-7. Of course, he'll have all the senior activities taking place there. Quentin Norris saying so long. That's 5,551 of them. And coming up at about 7:30 or so, it's game 1 of the Western Conference playoffs between the Golden State Warriors and the Denver Nuggets on ABC Sports. This is Quentin Norris saying so long from CMUEagles.com. Oh, okay, so it's, yeah, if it's